you guys. Next up, see what the magic button says.
Wow. I said when I was sitting down there, I thought, I am not going to cry, but the first thing that comes up in me is I want to cry.
Go ahead.
Guys, this is so just amazing. When I see our team, Dan and Teresa, when the first, actually, I'm going to go back for a second. How long have we been in? Has it been a year? We got in Memorial Day, a little over a year. We were at a point, we've been doing networking for 15 years. And, you know, we've done well in some and not so well in others. And he was at a point where he had quit. Does anybody have a husband that has quit? Doesn't even have to be networking, but just, you know when they quit, when they give up on their dreams. It's worse than anything. It's worse than anything when you have a dead husband, when you have... Not for me, but for him, it's like you wake up every morning and it's like, no, you are not playing Call of Duty again for 2 hours. That is it.
Yes, I play Call of Duty.
Okay, but it's my point is, I'm like, you're getting back in networking, that is it. You are getting back in because, I mean, that's what we're good at. That's what he's good at. And so we began this search. No one called us to find a company. And I actually Googled network marketing companies. I was sitting at my desk one day, I don't even know where he was. And so, and I came across Evolv, and I was like, wow, this looks really good. The branding's really good. And the first video I saw was Trey White, and I thought, well, he looks pretty good, he's good. Said he surrounds himself with a good management team. I said, that's good. I'm like, okay, we got to get a sponsor. We got to find somebody. And I remember seeing Ken Dunn was on my mind because I had been to a mastermind event. We both had been to his event, and we heard that he had joined Evolv. So I inboxed Ken. I wasn't even his friend on Facebook. And all I said was, hi, Ken. I just want to know, why did you choose Evolv? And that's it. And I put my phone number. Well, he called us back in 20 minutes. I said, I think that's Ken Dunn on the phone. Let's answer it. So he put him on speaker, and I was like, listening to the whole thing, and we were talking, and so blah, blah, blah. He said, where do you guys live? And I said, we live in Ohio. And he goes, well, how did you know? I said, no, what? He said, no, what? I've never been in Ohio in my life, and I just landed in Cleveland 20 minutes ago. And he's like, we're supposed to meet. So we did. We met Ken that night at 10:30. We both had appointments, and the dream began. And we just, it took off. He canceled his flight. He had business. He said, I'm going to come stay with you guys for 3 days, and we're going to launch your business. When he says the most important minute, he acts on the most important minute. That's when you start your business. When your level is up here at a 10, when you're the most excited, that's when you jump on your new person and you go after it, and you get their contacts, and you go for it. And we ended up, we signed up 22 personals while he was there at our house, and won the trip to Cabo that weekend. And we launched our business, and I'm not going to say it's been a honeymoon the whole time. You know, you're going to have your ups and downs. You know, it's a battlefield of the mind every day.
Well said.
And we've had some downs in our business. People had some teams leave, and we were down the week before we went to Cancun, just to be honest. We weren't having a good time, and we came back from Cancun, and I'm like, I don't care if we ever make a penny. I never want to be in business with anybody else but these guys.
Right on.
That's where I was like, it just doesn't matter to me. This is what matters to me. And what was even more exciting, he was so fired up and he was ready to go. And I think since we've been back from Cancun, it's been all limitless. I mean, everything. People have been just responding and getting testimonies, and I mean, we're ready to go with this. I am focused.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
She was like over there before we come up. She goes, I don't want to talk. Good job. That was awesome. Well, I'll just be honest. I'm going to keep mine quick because this day has been phenomenal. This whole weekend's been amazing. Here's what I'm going to. I guess the title is kind of the testimony, but I want to give you guys a tip. That's something that helped me for a long time that my pastor said, and it was my pastor is the guy that I probably respect the most in the world because he's taught me from being a drunk, basically a broke alcoholic bartender, let me attend their church. I'm surprised they didn't have one of the signs out front with a slash through, don't let Mike in. And he's taught me just tremendous amounts, and one of the things I'll never forget that's just stuck in there is that there's no place that you'll read in the Bible or in life where people the winners didn't embrace conflict. A lot of times when people come to these events, they'll ask you question after question after question after question looking for that secret. There is no secret. It's you have to learn to overcome massive adversity.
Yes.
Right? Everybody here, every one of the leaders that's ever spoken up here, is you have to learn to embrace the conflict. And what that really means is when you embrace the conflict is you know what's on the other side of it, but at the same time you know you got to put your hand to the plow and do the stuff that's not fun all the time, but you know that at the end of that, that's where the victory is, okay? It's throughout the Bible, the entire thing. Last part of this is, I love the David and Goliath story, even though most of us look at it as a childhood story. David basically went against every possible thing that could go wrong, and he embraced the conflict, and it says in the Bible he ran towards the giant. He ran at the giant because he knew that at the end of the victory, and he knew he had the victory at the end, that he was going to succeed, win, get the no taxes party all the time, basically, kind of me summarizing that version. And that's what you have to understand. There's no quick shot to success. I could go on, and I'll give you a better speech when I hit Ambassador or Hope Ambassador a little longer. I'll make it more detailed. What's that? Oh, no, you can't say one more thing. So, no, I'm kidding. But here's the thing, is if I asked everybody in here how many of you had adversity, every single one of you would raise your hand. If you didn't raise your hand, I'm not buying your book because it ain't worth reading.
Nice. Well said.
I just want to challenge, I don't know, when I was sitting out there today and I was watching everybody up here, I kept just looking back, like in the back of the room, and just had a heart for the people who haven't gotten up here yet. And I just want you to say to yourself, every time you see somebody up here or you see somebody saying something, I just want you to take ownership of that.
Yes.
And just say, that's me, I can do that.
Yes.
That's me, I'm going to take that right now, I'm going to take that.